2021 has by far been some of the most expensive, outrageous pricing for second-hand clubs just due to demand and the amount of supply that's been out there. That being said, it hasn't stopped us getting some outrageous deals. So here's my top 5 from this year. You know I'm getting too good at this game when I can give someone double what they're asking for and still grab a bargain. Of this video is pay more, and you might be thinking, Simon, why would I ever pay more? Just go and pick up some golf clubs, £90. I'm going to show you the listing and the messages from Gemma. She obviously put them up there on Facebook. I got in there very early, which obviously these things would have flown off, and I've logged it in at £90, but I'm not going to give her £90. I'm going to give her double that, because I don't think I could look at myself in the mirror if I gave her £90. We're talking road driver, Callaway wedges, hybrid. There's a few bits and bobs in there, so I haven't seen all of it, and also a cart bag to go with it as well. So I'm going to go meet Gemma now, and I'll show you the clubs once I've got them.
The thing I took them off the photo, but that's the one, isn't it? That
I guess a lot of people obviously are after, but no, that's brilliant, excellent. Right. Well, to be fair, I do buy a lot of these clubs anyway, so I can't give you 90 for them. So there's 180.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, 100%. Yeah, no, definitely.
What you think? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because I can give you 90 for them because it's worth a bit more than that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Bless you.
No,
That's
don't
really
be silly.
Lovely of you.
No, don't be
so
silly.
Much.
Don't be silly. No, I appreciate obviously getting back to me so quickly.
No. Fabulous that you want them. Thank you so much.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Cheers.
Thank you. Gemma was such a lovely lady. I'm going to show you a quick voice clip, A, to prove that I paid her double the money, but also to give you her reaction as well, because it must be quite strange. Facebook's normally a place where people go, I know you've got them on for 90, but can you do 20? And obviously I've paid her double, so she's a really lovely lady, and obviously well, the clubs are definitely... I'm about to go and pick up the best deal that I have found in 2021 when it comes to golf clubs. So good, in fact. I'm going to give you the irons. So here it is, boys and girls. I'll show you a better look when we get out the golf course and go and play with this set. But we've got a full set, a Callaway X2, pro irons, driver, fairway, rescue, putter. Where's the putter? Oh yeah, putter at the back there. Ghost putter, 56 degree wedge, bag for £200. I've outdone myself. Okay, back at Sanford, let's see exactly what we got for our money. Callaway X2, pretty much everything. Interestingly, we've got reg flex shafts, there it is on the bottom there. We've got reg flex shafts in the woods, so that is driver and fairway wood. And in the irons, we've actually got Project X 6.0, which is actually a stiff in Project X standard, even though Project X normally comes out stiffer than most regular shafts anyway. But overall condition in terms of the driver really good, and also condition on the irons and the rescues as well. I mean, obviously the rescue and fairway is always going to see a tiny bit more wear and tear, because obviously you hit it on the ground and there's more chance that obviously you can sky it. But overall, decent player. Gentleman said he used to play off 9, obviously hasn't got time to play golf as much as he'd like to, so hence why I've now got the club. Welcome to episode 2 of £10 to £2,000 golf bag, the series where I take a £10 job lot, flip it multiple times until I finally get to that £2,000 all-out brand new golf bag, which I'm going to give away to you guys. Let's recap. So in the last listings or photos I screen grabbed earlier, number 1 is this Titleist driver for £5, 907, so obviously quite old, but decent shaft, decent grip, and I can't imagine it's going to go for any less than that great big Bertha did the other day. The next listing is this bag of golf clubs, bag included, again for £5, which is just such good value. And there's one club in there that caught my eye, which, well, hopefully if you're looking at the photo now, you'll know exactly the one I'm talking about. It's got a 1 on it, and it's got quite a famous manufacturer along the side, so I'm excited to see what the rest of the bag is. But purely just having that one club, again, we're looking at hopefully 30 to 40 pounds worth of value. And lastly, the third listing, 5 putters, £1 each. They look great from the top. I have no idea what they are, what brand. I've got a feeling maybe the one on the right is a Ping. It looks like a Ping, just in terms of like the hosel and the head. There's two of them that just look like cheap putters, but even if we get one half decent one, that's a win. And cost £1 each. And there are some that, don't get me wrong, probably will be worth £1, but some of them look fantastic. Lastly, and I'll show you some more gems in a minute. Lovely little Golf Pride grip. Oh, it's got a bit of a hole in it. Great feeling Golf Pride grip on the top here. TaylorMade, TPA. Obviously before my time, as I haven't seen this brand before, but as soon as you see, hang on, that's not actually on the putter, but when you actually see a TaylorMade on a putter, that is always a good sign. So £40 I'm going to say is a very safe bet for these two. £40 for the driver. So we're at 80 at the moment, and we haven't even got into the bag. This is the one that obviously I saw. £5 for the entire lot. It's amazing. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get rid of the bag for maybe a £5 on Facebook. Someone that just wants a decent pencil bag. It is a bit tatty, it is a bit worn, but again, a £5 needs must. Haven't actually, oh, it's got a fantastic grip on it as well. Oh yes, it's got a lovely lambkin grip, corded, actually pretty good, virtually new. Label on the Ping shaft, again in great condition. Ping Zing, I'm getting mud everywhere. Ping Zing 1 iron. I believe it's got a bit of lead at the bottom, which isn't the best, but that's not going to put off me. 1 iron, Ping Zing. This was included in the bag, and it was in the photo. I'll show you the photo now. On the side view, you couldn't actually see it because it was tucked in behind the rest of the golf clubs. Right here I have a Ping Zing putter. Again, Ping and putters are very valuable. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute win as something that was just in the bottom of the bag. Again, shaft's in decent condition, i.e. has not got much rust, and grip traditional, not as good as the other grips that we've seen before, but you cannot complain. And these are the kind of job lots that excite me, and I'm glad this is now the community golf bag, and we've definitely got a bit of a jump start. In today's video, I attempt my first live auction. We get an outrageous deal on this bag of clubs that I'll be using today to play with, and I've actually get to go and play 18 holes worth of golf. It should be interesting. Titleist 915 D3, so the smaller head of the two. Titleist driver, Diamond X Flex shaft, so that is going to be an absolute bomb if I catch it, and obviously if I don't catch it, that can go anywhere. Again, same shaft in the 3-wood as you can see, and then a nice little H1. I think this is probably going to be my club of choice off most tees today, but it's strangely, it's got a regular flex, as you can see there, regular flex, even flow shaft in there, so that's a bit interesting. I don't actually know what the shafts are in the irons. I'm going to imagine they're X stiff because there's no decals on them, but the 714s, as you can see, 3 to pitch and wedge might I add, and the condition of them is pretty good. 6, as you can see there on the side, there was just so many freebies like Titleist towel on the side. Again, it's so funny, every time I need a new wire brush to clean clubs at home, I somehow get donated one by a bag, which is always nice. We've got, this is a nice little scorecard holder in the bottom here. Bags obviously in very good condition. 2 wedges at the bottom there, 54 and a 60, so I'm actually going to have a bit of a gap, to be fair. That's probably going to go about 130, 135. That probably does 100, so hopefully I haven't got too many 120-yard shots today. Old school, but a fan favourite, Ping Answer putter. Look at that bad boy. Not bad at all. Love it. This is essentially, I've got exactly the same putter, just upgraded over the years. But really nice looking putter, 34-inch length, original Ping grip on it. Bit naughty overall. again, as I say, what's the 7 iron like? Because that's probably going to have the most wear. And again, 7's not too bad. A dink here and there. But again, £190, boys and girls, for my golf clubs today. It's fair to say I dropped the ball in the last episode of flipping £10 to £2,000 series. Late night collection, Gumtree, 2021 driver, third of the price. What could go wrong? Highly advise only collecting, only paying cash if the person is local to you, as there are a lot of scams on Gumtree. Tonight's mission is hopefully get hold of a genuine G425 driver for just a ridiculous price. Now, this is on Gumtree. This is from a gentleman that basically lives around London, and the reason he's selling it cheap, from what I can tell, is that the shafts have got quite severe bag wear marks. Obviously, the head is the pricey bit. It was on Gumtree for quite a while. I'm surprised no one else really took him up on it. It was just listed with Ping driver and the crown as the first picture, so I presume a lot of people just thought it was like Ping G series or maybe a Ping G400. But I'm going to go and meet the gentleman now. I'm going to ask a few questions, exactly where and why he's selling it for 145. G425 driver acquired, genuine G425 driver acquired for £145. So head cover is quite worn. I'm actually quite impressed how much use this driver's actually had, considering how little or how long this club has actually been released. So the gentleman that sold it to me obviously has used it quite a bit. If I go on to the head, we have got a sky wear mark, which I didn't actually see in the dark, but obviously for the price that we bought it for, we're not concerned whatsoever. And again, at the bottom is pretty much immaculate. I've obviously given it a clean this morning, and that thing alone, forget the shaft, even if we just went head cover alone, and the head itself without the shaft, obviously we're making a profit. Which on a 3-day auction, to keep this flipping challenge going and to redeem myself from last time, obviously that's very much needed. I will show you the bag wear marks, and this is why he was just very concerned. Obviously I explained that's where it's rubbed against his bag, whatever bag he's using. He is buying new clubs. He's getting Cleveland's now rather than Ping, Allwoods, fairways and driver. And he just couldn't explain why this has been happening down the bottom here, and I said it's probably to do with the bag, so I did recommend obviously having a quick look at where he places the golf bag, or his new driver I should say, in the golf bag itself. But overall, as I said, £145. These things do, I'll show you some sold listings of what Ping G425s are going for at the moment, right-handed. The G425 Max, this is, as you can see, like adjustable weight at the top end there, and that can be adjusted. Obviously all the weight at the back to give that high launch and forgiveness. This driver isn't going to be suited for me. It's going to launch the ball extremely high up in the air with quite a lot of spin. It has got this regular flex shaft in it, 55 gram, 65 gram. 65 gram, quite a common shaft that Ping do put in the bag. Now I will go and hit it, because obviously I want to see if this isn't going to break under my swing. Obviously it's going to be very much in the item description, heavily seen, so people that are bidding on this will know full well that the shaft has got quite severe, because that one though is basically, it's gone through the chrome, it's gone through the first layer of paint, and that is definitely into the graphite. So if I can hit it full speed and it doesn't snap, then hopefully someone else is going to get a bit of use out of it. But if they buy it at a cheap price, it's kind of a gamble. Getting a replacement, I'll try and see if I can find some Ping G425 driver shafts. I imagine you can get them for £40, £50, and I can either sell this as a head only or with a shaft. And to be honest, I imagine if someone wants to build on it, they'd probably just rather have a shaft that comes with it, and if it breaks, it breaks. But anyway, that's where we are. What do you think? Guys, thank you ever so much for watching my top 5 best golf deals of 2021. If you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like, subscribing if you are new. Catch you guys later.